Hello, my name is Mike, and in this video you join me in the 2020 Porsche Macan. Okay, so it's not really a Macan, it's actually the 2020 Ford Escape Hybrid. But if you squint really hard, it kind of does look like a Macan, doesn't it? Or do I just need some glasses? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, 2020 Ford Escape. It's all new for this model year, but the important question is it any good? Well, let's go for a drive and find out. You can get the Ford Escape with a few engine options. There's a couple of gasoline engines, a hybrid version like how I have here, and also a plug-in hybrid version with up to 60 kilometers of pure electric driving range. This one has a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated engine with a starter generator mated to it and an eCVT transmission with power going to all four wheels in this particular demo vehicle. You can get one with just front wheel drive. The net power of this Escape Hybrid is 200 horsepower and 155 pound-feet of torque. And that's around 17 horsepower less than the Toyota Rav4 Hybrid and a whopping 51 pound-feet of torque less. So really what I'm trying to say is that this Ford Escape Hybrid isn't exactly a fast SUV. You can accelerate from a dead stop with electricity alone, but it's going to be very slow. Push the throttle pedal harder and of course the gas engine is going to kick in. However, if you're gentle on the throttle, then you can actually drive it on electricity for brief periods of time. This only has a 1.4 kilowatt hour battery, so it doesn't hold a whole lot of charge. That means that the engine is going to have to kick in for a few seconds or maybe a couple of minutes to recharge that battery. You can, of course, recharge the battery under braking with regen braking, but it's still not going to be enough to fully recharge it. The engine will kick in. But the whole point of having a hybrid powertrain is to save money at the pumps. So does this Escape Hybrid do that? Well, I'd have to say that yes, it does. Absolutely. It's rated for 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers in a city and 6.6 liters per 100 kilometers on a highway, if I remember correctly. 6.6 or 6.4, somewhere around there. Right now, I'm averaging 5.8 liters per 100 kilometers. And when I picked this car up with a full tank of gas, it was saying that it could do approximately 920 kilometers on an entire tank. That's very impressive. While this new generation Ford Escape will save you money at the pumps, it won't exactly provide you with much driving pleasure. The last generation Escape, without the hybrid powertrain, was almost on par with the Mazda CX-5 in terms of driving enjoyment. This new one, though, is more of a city runabout. Steering effort is light with hardly any feedback, but that makes it perfect for maneuvering around tight city streets. The ride of the new Escape Hybrid is good. The suspension absorbs bumps with ease and it doesn't make the SUV feel floaty over rougher roads. The seats are also soft, which further aid in providing comfort on longer journeys. The driver gets a 10-way power seat while the passenger only gets a 6-way power seat. The front seats offer plenty of space for taller adults like myself, as do the rear seats with best-in-class rear legroom. However, the trunk is not quite as spacious, with just 974 liters of cargo with the rear seats up and 1,852 liters with the rear seats folded. The Rav4 Hybrid offers more cargo volume. In terms of cabin noises, the Ford Escape is dead silent when it's running on electricity alone in a bustling city. On a highway, the road noise does start to intrude a little bit, but it's not deafening. When the gasoline engine turns on to recharge the battery, it's still fairly quiet inside the cabin. However, it's only when the gasoline engine provides direct power to the wheels does it become annoyingly loud, especially since the eCVT holds the RPMs in one spot while the Escape Hybrid accelerates up to speed. Unfortunately, the 2020 Ford Escape Hybrid is only available in one trim in Canada, the top titanium trim. It starts at $38,150 Canadian, and this one, as equipped, is $40,750 Canadian. If you're watching this in the United States though, you also get a less expensive SE Sport Hybrid trim for $28,265 US. But while it's only available in the top titanium trim here in Canada, it is equipped with everything you'd ever need. The only major option is the premium package, which adds the panoramic sunroof, a heads-up display, 110-volt power outlet, and a cargo mat. The interior design is functional, for a lack of a better term. The controls are easily within reach, and there are plenty of storage spaces for small items or drinks. I also like the standard 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. But one thing I'm not a fan of is the fake-looking wood trim across the dashboard and door panels. A silver piece of trim would have looked much nicer in place of the fake-looking wood. As for the outside, as I said at the start of the video, it kind of looks like a Porsche Macan, from a distance, and if you squint. It has a lot of smooth curves from the front to the back. The front headlights are probably the most intricate design feature of the Escape, with 4 individual LED clusters in each one. The only design feature that some may not like is the fish mouth grille. But overall, I really like the new Ford Escape, especially in this Velocity blue color. So, 2020 Ford Escape, is it any good? Please excuse the sunlight, I can't really do much about that. The Escape Hybrid, I actually kind of like it. I think Ford did a very good job on it. The Escape Hybrid isn't exactly a perfect vehicle though. I mean, that interior trim, well, wood trim, is absolutely atrocious, and it doesn't quite have the same cargo capacity as the Rav4 Hybrid. But then again, the Rav4 Hybrid doesn't look as good as this does. So which one would I choose? That's a really tough call because this is very good, but I don't think that it'll have the same resale value as the Toyota Rav4 Hybrid. That one will probably hold its value just a little bit better than this Escape. But if you want to know more about this 2020 Ford Escape Hybrid, I wrote a comprehensive review of it over on my website. You can find the link in the video description. And I'm also going to leave a link to the review that I did of the Toyota Rav4 Hybrid. And as always, I will see you in the next video with the next car or truck, or it'll probably be another SUV. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.